Alrighty guys, this is Andrew, and today I figured we would talk about Doomfist. Now, who exactly is Doomfist? You know, like, we don't know too much about Doomfist, though I would argue at this current point in time, please look at the date of this video, if it wasn't for that Sombra leak, we would probably know more about Doomfist than we do about Sombra. Now, Doomfist is a character that has been kind of hinted at ever since, really, the Overwatch reveal trailer. If you guys remember, it's about those two kids in that museum thing with the gauntlet on display. Yeah, that apparently is Doomfist's glove. Doomfist's glove. But he was originally made by Blizzard really as like a throwaway name slash character. They weren't originally going to flesh him out as a full-fledged character, but of course as the lore has expanded since that trailer, so has the story of Doomfist. Now, I'll be honest with you guys right here, right now. You know, I'm making this video towards the end of October of 2016. So for any of those out there who are watching this video and Doomfist is out, or, you know, you guys have done extensive research on Doomfist, there's probably nothing new in this video. However, you know, I do find this character fascinating, so I figured I would make this video for all my viewers who don't know too much about this character. Now, this all sort of leads into my very first point. I say this character, but it's more like three characters. If you take a look at the posters in the museum in New Bonnie, you'll see that there are actually three, supposedly, or at least three, iterations of quote-unquote Doomfist. You have the Savior, you got the Scourge, and you got the Successor. Interestingly enough, though, the Savior and the Scourge have African names, with the Savior's name directly translating from Swahili to Doomfist, which I guess makes sense since he is he's presumably the original one. Meanwhile, the Scourge has a Yoruba name, which roughly translates to the phrases, the crown suits me well, and the return of the strong one. So you kind of take from that what you will. You know, obviously these are rough translations, but I find that the names that Blizzard chose to give these characters, both in English and in Swahili / Yoruba, it's quite interesting because the Savior kind of gives off that, you know, protagonistic type vibe, right? Ooh, the Savior, he's a hero of some type, you know, with that sun in the background of his art. Meanwhile, the Scourge, on the other hand, kind of lends himself more to be some sort of antagonistic role, especially with a name that translates to something along the lines of the crown suiting me well, return of the strong one. Almost has a very arrogant type vibe to it. Now, let's take a look at the Scourge's traditional name, right? Akinjide. Some Nigerians would even go as far as to say that people with that name, Jide, it almost comes with this stereotype of being a dick or a cocky asshole in their experience. Obviously, you know, their words, not mine, but additionally take a look at the promotional material around Numbani for this new exhibit, right? They say Doomfist, Savior, or Scourge, as if contrasting the two in some way. That's sort of why I'm thinking one was like a hero archetype and one was more of a villain type kind of guy. I don't know, this is just sort of my own conjecture. I'm sure you guys have different conclusions of your own, if any. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I would love to kind of see what you come up with. But on the third image, right, we have the Successor with his Omnic type name. Some people are guessing that the Omnic language here is saying that he is half Omnic, half human, which kind of makes sense because Numbani is the place where Omnics and humans can live in harmony. Who really knows what it means? However, the interesting thing with this image is that even though it's blacked out, mostly, the glove, or I should say the whole arm, has become the gauntlet, or, you know, honestly, I guess Doom Limb isn't quite as catchy as Doom Fist, but you guys kind of get my point here. But the interesting thing here, and it's kind of confusing me a little bit anyways, is that, alright, so we have the gauntlet in the payload for Numbani, which is supposed to be shipped out to the museum at the end of that map, right? That's supposed to be, and has been confirmed to be, the Scourge's gauntlet. And it kind of looks like the Scourge's gauntlet out of the three, to be honest, which makes me wonder, like, how do they know if there's only one? I was always assuming there's one Doomfist gauntlet, so how would they know what the third iteration would look like? Does this mean that the Successor is already active? Does that mean there is perhaps, I don't know, more than one Doomfist gauntlet out there, like just different versions? Because to me, I always assumed that it was like a single item wielded by multiple individuals. Sort of like, I don't know, the Elder's Wand in Harry Potter. I know this is a terrible example, but you guys kind of get the point. And that's kind of what Blizzard made it sound like during their interview last year. They kind of wanted to make Doomfist like this generational character. You guys can read more about it. I'll link the article down in the description. So it's making me wonder, what sort of gauntlet or arm prosthetic is the successor wielding? How does the maker of that poster know what the successor's glove looks like? But then again, like, maybe if we're going off of that theory that the successor is going to be at least part Omnic, maybe what is shown as like the arm, the Doomfist arm, isn't exactly the Doomfist gauntlet by itself, but perhaps a mix of a Omnic, you know, robot arm fused with that gauntlet. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm sort of at a loss for words here. I don't exactly know what it all means. But let's go into super conjecture mode, alright? I mean, maybe you guys thought I was conjecturing out of my ass before, but let's go into even more gray areas. In the recall trailer for Overwatch, there is one face to me that sticks out as a possible match for the successor. Maybe I'm gonna stretch here, guys, but if you take a look at this particular Overwatch agent, doesn't his face look oddly similar, facial structure wise, right, of that of the successors? Who knows, maybe this is, you know, Doomfist face reveal, confirmed, guys, call scarce. And if this is Doomfist, or the guy who inherits the Doomfist gauntlet as the successor, and he's in the Overwatch catalogs currently, right? You don't see Gabriel Reyes in there. Then presumably he's a good guy, which makes you wonder whatever happened to the Scourge. Now, it's been confirmed that Winston beat him with a quote-unquote primal punch, which makes you wonder, like, whatever happened to Akinjide, right? The Scourge. Is he dead? Is he imprisoned? Is he in hiding? And why is Talon trying to steal the gauntlet? Are they trying to use it for themselves? You know, perhaps maybe one of the iterations of Doomfist is currently behind Talon and he's running the whole organization? I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Because this seems like a huge lore arc. I mean, this would be crazy and add so much to the backstory of Overwatch, or at least the Overwatch universe. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Of course, at the current time of making this video, again, I don't have that much information for you guys. But if there's new information or stuff and details that I left out in this video, let me know down in the comments, guys, and I'll put it up in the description for, you know, everyone else to kind of check out and read. But anyways, I hope you found this video helpful, entertaining, informative, whatnot. Hit that like button if you did. It would really help me out, guys. And yeah, I think that's just about for today, guys. And until next time, I'll see you around.